season. What the fuck you wearing, bro? It's tacky. Niggas laying on their deathbed trying to match me. Oh my god, I'm about to do.
All I can think about is the heart part 6. I'm so sorry. Hi, hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Shout out to all access Patreon members who are seeing this first. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And if you haven't already connected with me over on Patreon, it's completely free to join and you'll still get some benefits. Like sometimes I'll drop parts of an album early for Patreon, or I'll make a previously only accessible for the paid members available for everyone, things like that. However, if you are interested, there is an all access membership tier that you can purchase that gets you early access to all of my content, extended versions, non-blurred visuals like music videos, interviews, live performances, more weigh in on what I do next, things like that. All of the information will be in the description below, as well as if this video is going to be posted in parts, it'll be down there too. I've been in the process of going through Kendrick Lamar's discography. We started at section 80 and now we are to our last official album, which is GNX. I am still going to circle back to those earlier mixtapes like Kendrick Lamar EP and Overly Dedicated, but as far as official albums, I guess this one is technically the last one. So I'm really excited. I'm also just, it's kind of weird to be here. I mean, I never expected this journey to take this long, but here we are, and we still have so much more to do. There's quite literally a giant list, and the link to that is in the description. Missed content, although a lot of that is visuals, so a lot of this will probably stay on Patreon just because of copyright issues, but we also have a whole list of unreleased Kendrick features, things like that to get through. So that's going to be coming as well, so we are definitely nowhere near done with my Kendrick Lamar journey, but at least for albums, that's where we currently stand. So all of that to be said, we're not going to be quite jumping into the album just yet. We have two things. I was requested to re-listen to The Heart Part 4. This was sent to me saying when you get into the GNX era, so I assume that's meant now. However, I also got a comment about this after I'd already filmed the battle stuff saying you should go listen to The Heart Part 4. So I don't know if this recommendation was something I should have done prior to GNX or prior to the battle. I don't really know. I think part of it has to do with the date that it talks about, but either way, just in case, I'm still gonna do it now in case it was actually GNX and not the battles. And then we also have the GNX announcement teaser that was released a few minutes before the new album, since this was, I think, a random drop for an album, which I am familiar with those with Taylor. We've had a couple of those, so it's just wild. Like your world kind of stops for a bit. So we have those two things, and then we're gonna jump into the album. The Heart Part 4. I really did like this one a lot.
Don't tell a lie on me. I won't tell the truth about you. Don't tell a lie on me. I won't tell the truth about you. 30 minutes later, my future favors the legendary status of a hip-hop rhyme savior. Travel around the atlas in a spaceship, candy-coated. My day shift been devoted to fucking up bundles of paper. Pi equals 314. The devil's pie is big enough to justify dough thing. Wait up. Lamping in Jamaica, the clouds turning, my thoughts turning, burning cash to oil. I've been determined to make and earn this seed in the soil is classified. I'm satisfied when I strategize my kids' future. I ain't sanctified enough to say that I won't shoot ya. I done vandalized the industry for a circuit, the earthiest / thirstiest nigga you know versus this scum of a land that transcend two surfaces. The richer the poor, the bigger the picture, the more blood pours. But don't tell a lie on me. I won't tell the truth about you. Don't tell a lie on me. I won't tell the truth about you. My fans can't wait for me to sun your punk ass and crush your whole little shit. I'll big pun your punk ass, you a scared little bitch. Tiptoeing around my name, nigga, you lame. And when I get at you, homie, don't you tell me you was just playing.
Oh, I was just playing, K-Dot. Come on, you know a nigga rock with you, bro.
Shut the fuck up, you sound like the last nigga I know. Might end up like the last nigga I know. Oh, you don't wanna clash, nigga, I know. I put my foot on the gas, head on the floor, hopping out before the vehicle crash. I'm on the road, yelling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am the greatest rapper alive. So damn great, motherfucker, I've died. What you hearing now is a paranormal vibe.
I love that line.
House on the hill, house on the beach, nigga.
Facts.
A condo in Compton, I'm still in reach, nigga.
Facts.
I'm fresh out the water, I'm about to breach, nigga. The 5-foot giant woke up out of his sleep, nigga. Oh yeah, more cars, more leers, more bars, no peers, no scars, no fear. Fuck y'all, sincere, I heard.
I'm so sorry. My stomach. Oh my god. I forgot how much I love this one. I think this one and The Heart Part 2, I don't know what it is about those, but they just stick out to me. Is The Heart Part 2 or is The Heart Part 3? Honestly, the Heart series in general are some of my favorites just because I love what they stand for. I love the introduction into the albums. I love all of that. I also just love how they feel, I've said this in every Heart video, they feel like Taylor's prologues. It just feels like he's talking to you and giving you more perspective going into whatever piece you're gonna consume of his art. And I just, they're just always, every single one of them has been incredible.
The whispers, I curved the whispers, you know what the risk is. Earthed in ditches, your body reverting to stiffness. The whole world going mad, bodies is adding up. Markets about to crash, niggas is fake rich, bitches is fake bad. Blacks that act white, whites that do the dab. Donald Trump is a chump, know how we feel, punk. Tell them that God coming, and Russia need a replay button. Y'all up to something. Electoral votes look like memorial votes. But America's truth ain't ignoring the votes. It's blasphemy. How many go blast for me? I prophesied on my last song, you laughed at me. But when the shit get bragging, don't you ask for me? How many leaders go tell you the truth after me? G Malone, big bro, kudos to him. I was 2 O's from a M, trying to be big as M. 30 million later, my future favors the legendary status of a hip-hop rhyme savior. Simon and Capers, fame and lawsuits. You looking at me in Chucks, I'm looking at y'all suits. Me and Top Dog playing rock, paper, scissors in court. A real hustler lose money just to go get some more. I said it's like that. Drop one classic, came right back. Another classic, right back. My next album, the whole industry on the ice pack. With TOC, you see the flames in my EYEs. It's not a game and the whole world is going mad, daddy. You're sad, daddy. My only advice, go and get you a bag, daddy. Libaka, on trial, trying to portray a boxer. Beating up on my niggas while the COs watch them. Tables turn, lesson learned, my best look. You jump sides on me, now you about to meet Westbrook. Go celebrate with your team and let victory vouch you. Just know the next game played, I might slap the shit out you. Technical foul, I'm flagrant, I'm foul. They throwing me out, you throwing the towel. Look at the crowd, they, no, I don't like that. Look at my smile, I'm smirking, calm but urgent. That ain't the stat.
One thing, I don't know if I've ever commented on this, but I don't think I would have been able to comment on this because this is the first time I am re-listening to a Heart on camera. It's interesting because what I didn't know listening to these prior was that, so Taylor's prologues are essentially a letter to the listener. What you don't know going into it is that riddled throughout her letter, there will be specific lyrics that are in the actual album or track names or things like that. Less on the early ones. I think the earlier ones there was hidden messages, but they weren't the same. I can't remember off the top of my head. Like debut, like the first 2 or 3 albums, I can't remember off the top of my head if they all do this. They do as you go on. Now that I'm listening to this, because it has been a little bit, seeing how much of damn is in this, you know, like the technical foul, I'm fragrant, I'm foul, they throw me out, throw in the towel, like there is so many that you just don't know when you're listening to it the first time of actual tracks. Interesting. I love it even more now.
So many verses, you live in denial. Fuck. So many verses, I never run out. What?
You're making them nervous, the music is loud.
Ho Jay-Z, Hall of Fame, sit your punk ass down. So that means you ain't bigger than rapping. So that means no more playing the back scenes. My spot is solidified if you ask me. My name is identified as that king. I let y'all worry about the list, I'm on some other shit. A difference between accomplishments and astonishments. You know what time it is, Annie up, this is him forever. Y'all got till April the 7th to get y'all shit together. Let's get it. Left. On phone now.
I can't remember exactly when, but, well, actually, you know what? I can tell you because I can look at the, hold on. Yeah, okay, yeah. So J. Cole's apology from the battle literally happened on April 7th, 2024. It's so wild. Yeah, maybe y'all's intention was for me to listen to that before the battle, whoever commented that, but it still hits with GNX being almost like a victory lap. I mean, it's bigger than that, obviously, but that's... And I love it too because he literally references, y'all didn't believe me when I prophesized the last time, and here he is doing it again years before. That's insane. That's wild. Doesn't surprise me a bit. We'll read you guys the comment that was left about doing this was, full circle moment. To quote, quality? God has favorites on earth and Kendrick is one of them. You can't beat Kendrick because he's got divine power on his side. And even an 8-year-old song where Kendrick said stuff for reasons that didn't even happen, God changes the future to make what Kendrick said come true, fitting it all like a prophecy. Because God won't let Kendrick be in the wrong. That's wild. Thank you for that comment. So this is the GNX announcement video. No, don't play yet. Don't. I am not ready.
Only thing matter right now is living right now, and I can't spare no feelings. Quiet on set, but my aura loud. I navigate through hood shit and wisdom.
Ooh, this, the plucky.
Money out here, young man, for a quarter in your hand, you'll die broke trying to play victim. The little ideas I told made people go rogue until God did me a big one. Reincarnated with love. My Gemini twin back power went up. No more handshakes and hugs. The energy only circulate through us. Everybody must be judged. But this time God only favoring us. 20 years in, still got that pen dedicated to bare hard truth. The headache can speak with a vigilant tongue. The predicate this time is fuck you. I'm carrying heavier hearts right now. I could power live for the Olympians too. I'm carrying various darts right now. I deserve this bitch like tiramisu. See, we go body for body. I hand you a body. I'm probably a better masseuse. I really don't bother nobody what they running by me if I gotta clear out the...
Okay, now I'm remembering. I forgot about this comment that came with the recommendation to do this. That's right. I was like, why do I know this? I don't watch this yet, but this is the GNX announcement teaser that was released before Kendrick surprised the world with a new album. The video features a song that fans refer to as Bodies or Tiramisu, but it's not on the actual album, nor is it the full song. What you get in this clip is what you get during the Super Bowl, so you've already heard it. That's why I was like, wait. Kendrick is performing a full verse from the song on the Grand National Tour, which is longer than what's in this clip. There's speculation it could be a black hippie track, but there's no evidence to support that theory. Okay, perfect. I like that a lot. I wish he would release it because the bits that I've heard, I really like it. So the album cover art, I don't think there's a lot to talk about. I mean, there's obviously the car, at least from my opinion. You guys tell me if there's anything hidden that I am not seeing, but for me, when I'm looking at it, this is the first cover we've got of just him since Damn, and Damn was the first one that was just him. And I like the juxtaposition of, you know, Damn had that, you know, I forget the word I used when I described the Damn cover, but there was kind of like, you know, the shadow was on his face. This just looks very laid back. He looks comfortable. And he's just vibing. That's what it feels like to me. I don't know a lot about this album. Obviously, we have even less to go off of than we normally do because we don't have the heart kind of to intro it. And I usually make a lot of assumptions based on that. And since I don't have that this time, I don't really have a ton of predictions for this album other than what I do know is like a lot of people have described this as kind of like a victory lap. So I'm expecting it to be a little bit more, not necessarily like party, but just a little bit more, I don't know, laid back in comparison to his other albums, maybe. I don't know. I do love the black and white cover though. It almost feels like an evolution of Damn in a way because you've got that black and white, but this time you don't have like the colorful Damn thing and you don't have him like, he just looks chill. He just seems comfortable where he's at and he's just like, you know, I'm here. I'm gonna go with the vibes. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what it feels like. Okay, I am a Spotify user. I think you guys know that I've talked about that before. However, I don't know if I'm actually gonna be able to tell a difference, nor if these headphones can support it to be different, but I was just interested to see the difference in like streaming quality. It's one thing when I'm listening by myself, but for this, I'm interested to see if I can tell a difference or not. I went and messed with settings in both Spotify and Apple Music, and I'm just kind of playing around with both of them. So today I'm going to be doing Apple Music, so see how that goes. I am getting used to the setup though, so bear with me. Track 1 is Wacced Out Murals. Is that how you say that? Wacced? Okay.
Siento aquí tu presencia. La noche de anoche. Siento aquí tu presencia. La noche de anoche. Y nos ponemos a llorar.
Okay, we're 16 seconds in, but I need to look that up because I got a couple of those words. I know night and cry, maybe? Hold on, I want to look this up. According to Google Translate, it is, I feel your presence here last night and we start to cry. Okay, I need to get back to my screen. There we go.
Yesterday somebody whacked out my mural. That energy'll make you niggas move to Europe. But it's regular for me, yeah, that's for sure. The love and hate is definite without a cure. All this talk is bitch made, that's on my lord. I kill Lamar before I let him kill my joy. I done been through it all, what you endure. It used to be fuck that nigga, but now it's plural. Fuck everybody that's on my body. My blick first, then God got me. I watch them pander with them backhanded compliments. Put they head on the Cuban link as a monument. I pay homage and I'll always mind my business. I never lost who I am for a rap image. There's motivation if you wonder how I did it. Yeah, nigga, going up your rank. Know you a god even when they say you ain't. Yeah, nigga, keep your feelings out the way. Never let no one put smut up on your name. Yeah, nigga, keep your head down and work like I do. But understand, everybody ain't go like you. Yeah, nigga, if they say it's love, you been lied to. A couple rules of engagements, I'ma guide you.
Que reflejan tu mirada.
Ooh.
La noche tú y yo.
Riding in my GNX with Anita Baker in the tape deck. It's gonna be a sweet love. Fuck apologies, I wanna see y'all geeked up. Don't.
Ooh, okay. Since obviously we didn't get our normal heart intro, I feel like this one, probably like the most, like, I hate to say unprepared, because I know this one is supposed to be good vibes in a way, party-ish for Kendrick in comparison to his other albums. Not to minimize the depth that I'm sure we're still gonna get, but that's what I've been told, since I didn't have the heart to kind of dissect beforehand and feel like I was starting to draw conclusions. So I didn't really know what to expect. I'm liking this. It's feeling very reflective, but all his albums have been reflective. I'm trying to think of a better word for it, but analyzing where he's been recently, it sounds like he's kind of reflecting on battle and everything that came from that, because it's so much bigger than the actual, like, beef battle itself, right? It's the pop-out concert that happened afterwards. And I think for him it was, a testament to what he believes rap music should be, really focusing on the art form of rap and what it is for the culture and all of that. I just think, so to me, this is kind of seeming a little reflective upon the recent events of his life, is what this is feeling like so far.
Don't acknowledge me, then maybe we can say it's fair. Take it to the internet and I'ma take it there. Miss my uncle Lamar, he said that he would kill me if I didn't make it. Now I'm possessed by a spirit and they can't take it. Used to bump the Carter 3, I held my rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Whatever though, call me crazy, everybody questionable. Turn me to an Eskimo, I drew the line in decimals. Snoop posted tailor-made, I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it, it was only right for me to let it go. Won a Super Bowl and I'm the only one congratulate me. All these niggas agitated, I'm just glad they shown their faces, quite frankly. Plenty artists, but they outdated. Old ass flows trying to
Why are my lyrics not synced up anymore?
Snoop posted tailor-made, I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it, it was only right for me to let it go. Won a Super Bowl and I'm the only one congratulate me. All these niggas agitated, I'm just glad they shown their faces, quite frankly. Plenty artists, but they outdated. Old ass flows trying to convince me that you they favorite. This is not for lyricists, I swear it's not the sentiments. Fuck a double entendre, I want y'all to feel this shit. Oh, so, bitch, I probably built them pyramids. Ducking strays when I rap battled in the Nickersons. Where you from? Not where I'm from. We all indigenous. Against all lies, I squabbled up for them dividends. Against all lies, I showed up as a gentleman. I done lost plenty friends, 16 to be specific. Put that on my kids' children. We go see the future first. They like that big trip, and I just want what I deserve. What bridge they done burned, all of them is over with. I'm doing what COVID did. They'll never get over it. Yeah, nigga, going up your rank. Know you a god, even when they say you ain't. Yeah, nigga, keep your feelings out the way. Never let no one put smut up on your name. Yeah, nigga, keep your head down and work like I do. But understand, everybody ain't gonna like you. Yeah, nigga, if they say it's love, you been lied to. A couple rules of engagements here to guide you. Niggas from my city couldn't entertain no boy. Promising bank transactions and even Bitcoin. I never piece it up, that shit don't sit well with me. Before I take a truce, I'll take them to hell with me. If that money got in the hands of a crash dummy, could jeopardize my family and burden the ones who love me. Nigga niggas mad cause I decided not to pretend. Y'all stay politically correct, I'ma do what I did. Ain't no sympathy here, this shit's hilarious. It's a lot of opinions, but no power to carry it. 2025, they still moving on some scary shit. Tell them quit they job and pay the real niggas they severance. Don't insult my intelligence, I'm not just for the television. Teleport the bullets rolling, dig up all my relatives, okay?
Dang! There is oh, I'm loving the energy. I don't know if it's gonna make sense, but this really does feel like everything he's learned into one. I know it sounds weird, but he is so good about threading things through his discography. So I don't want to minimize that or say that that hasn't been present before. But there's something about this, and maybe someone who can articulate this better than I. A lot of times y'all get me in the comments and I'm like, that's what I was saying. There's some lines in here that feel very like Section 80 coded. And then I can see some good kid message. Each album, you can tell he's learned and grown and all of these things. But this almost feels like a full circle moment in the sense of, it almost feels like he was like, you know, why am I doing this? And what am I doing this for? And it really got him thinking about the early days and, you know, not that he ever lost sight of that, but, you know, just like after Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, like that was just such a transformational time for him. Obviously, he did so much healing and growing and all of that. And so this almost feels like the acceptance of, I accept all that I listened from Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, but there are still parts of me, like I didn't just like kill the old version of me. There's always going to be parts of me. I don't know if this is going to make sense, but that's what this feels like. I see it in the lyrics. I see it in the sound. It really does feel full circle. That's the only way I can describe it. I don't know how to explain it.
Nigga, let's settle it. These niggas been fake loyal. Since y'all pandering to choose a side, let me do it for you. Okay, fuck your hip-hop. I watch the party just die. Niggas cackling about while all of y'all is on trial. Niggas thought that I was antisocial when I stayed inside of my house. You better off to having one woman. Everything tricky right now. You niggas live in the now. Ain't fuck anybody empathetic to the other side, I vow. A bitch nigga love bitch niggas that exist with them in style. Exterminate them right now. Make Cat Williams and them proud. The truth about to get loud. No juices out of my cup. I sober up and knock them all off. Don't let no white comedian talk about no black woman as law. I know probably gonna work for them. And fuck whoever that's close to them. The niggas that coon and niggas that being groomed. Slide on both of them. You ever ate Captain Crunch and proceeded to pour water in it, pulled over by the law. You ran dirty so you can't argue with them to make it to be a star. Bear your soul and put your heart up in it. Well, I did. Whack the murals out, but it ain't no legends if my legend ends.
Ooh. Jack Antonoff is on this one too. That is a great opener. I feel like it sets a tone. It tells how he's mentally feeling since we last heard from him. I said this in the battle video. A lot of that felt like he was just very in control. It felt like he was solid in himself and what his goals and intentions, morals, what he stood for. And that translated in the music. The message that it conveyed, it felt like he was very in control, and that's what this album opener felt like too. So someone destroyed a mural of his, that some of that would make people want to move, but it's regular for me. I can't believe I didn't stop it through. I mean, I stopped it, but I can't tell if I did that because of the song or if because I'm used to doing that from the battle video. That's the last video I filmed. I gotta remember to fix that. This feels weird now. Regardless, we're gonna go through the lyrics. That's regular for me. Love and hate is definite without a cure. Like when you get to this level, obviously, yeah. I remember him saying that because he said, you know, it used to be, but now it's plural. Because it was like, Dave told me not to, you know, I don't even remember when that was. Maybe I feel like it was in the To Pimp a Butterfly era. I could be wrong though. God got me. It's like, I'm solid in how I've moved. I never lost who I am for a rap image. That's the one I wanted to point out earlier. It's motivation if you wonder how I did it. The full circle moment of Buried Alive interlude to that's one, bars, but two, that is like chilling in a good way. Ooh, with God even when they say you ain't. Hold on, I want to look up the post-chorus. That reflect your gaze the night you and me is what that is. Okay, Anita Baker call out, love that. Fuck apologies, I want to see y'all geeked up. Ooh, is that to J. Cole? Or is that just like in general, if people apologize to me after the fact, I could see it both ways. Don't acknowledge me, then maybe we can say it's fair. Take it to the internet and I'm gonna take it there. Dang. Wild. Coming after the beef. Ooh. I thought this was an interesting line. Now I'm possessed by a spirit and they can't take it. Used to bump that Carter 3. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Is that in relation to Battle Beef Saga or is that about something else? Call me crazy, everybody's questionable. Snoop posted tailor made. I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it. It was only right for me to let it go. Won the Super Bowl and Nas the only one to congratulate me. Dang. I saw the Squabble Up call out too. I love when he references other songs. I thought this was interesting because he said earlier about the being with the spirit or whatever, wait, what was it? Now I'm possessed by a spirit and they can't take it. And then later on he goes on and says, old soul bitch, I probably built them pyramids. Interesting. Some of it is just reflective and then some of it is like, hey, I stand by what I said and this is kind of like to everyone. Let the hype overshadow what the message truly was because so much of it was about his view on hip hop and the culture and art form and all that stuff. And throughout this, you can see this kind of like him doubling down on that, being like, hey, you know, whew, that last line whacked the murals out, but it ain't no legends if my legend ends. Okay, well, I like where we're going so far. Next up is Squabble Up. I think I've heard part of this in the Super Bowl halftime performance, but definitely haven't heard it all the way through.
God knows. I am reincarnated. I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need all my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. I keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership. The blueprint is by me. Mr. Get off. I get off at my feet. Nigga couldn't try me in a tri-state. Buddy pass, but I give him splash till he hydrated. Bounce out, know he spook town, eyes dilated. I got the money and the power, both gyrated.
Ooh.
Good, get the fuck up.
I love seeing that line because of you can have the money and the power, but you can't have the respect. I like him calling this out, being like, I've got all three. Love. Also, something about this, God knows I'm reincarnated. I was stargazing. And then it goes on and saying, IP ownership, the blueprint is by me. Because I can look at that multiple ways. I can look at that in a spiritual way, but I can also look at it in IP ownership, the blueprint is me, as a call out in a way of I write all my things, that kind of vibe too.
My thighs look good, but she don't got no ties. I got the money and the power, both gyrating. I feel good, get the fuck out my thighs. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walked in, walked out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price. What the fuck? I got hits, I got bucks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they all sitting ducks. Hit his turf and get cracking, double back like a deluxe. 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Fuck a plea, there you go, beat him up. Falling from a money tree, and it grew throughout the month. Spit a loogie at the camera, speed it off, yes, us. I feel good, get the fuck out my thighs. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walked in, walked out with the size. Man, don't let me know what the price. Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up. Squabble up, squabble up.
Ooh, the production.
Squabble up, squabble up. Hold up, where you from? My bitch, I'm finna go dumb. Sideways, bunks.
Ooh.
Baby rockin' it. Quid pro quo what you want, cause I'm watching it.
See what I mean about like feeling like all of this just feels like such a culmination. I genuinely don't know how to describe it, but it's not that this is different. He has always called things out throughout his discography, but it's just something about this that just feels like he's kind of come full circle. You can tell the growth, you can tell the journey. It feels very like roots being balanced with how far he's gone with his artistry as well. I don't know. I thought it was man down. I don't know why I thought that was the lyric, but it's Mando. For some reason I thought it was man down. Interesting. But then you have like hole up, which just makes me, and then just the talking about the where you from reminds me of Good Kid, Mad City. I probably seem like I'm grasping, but it's just something about the sound and energy from it. Again, I feel like I'm not making sense, but you know, here we are.
But I know that he popping it. It was wolf tickets on sale till I silenced it. Pipe down, young, these some whole other politics. Bitch with them and some bitch in them. That's a lot of bitch. It was wolf tickets.
It was wolf tickets on sale till I silenced it. after the whole Brody thing.
It's on sale till I silenced it. Pipe down, young, these some whole other politics. Bitch with him and some bitch in him, that's a lot of bitch. Don't hit him, he got kids with him, my apologies. Ghetto child, here was Blackie Miles with the Smirnoff. Yee-haw, we outside, boy, they about to kill him off. Blaps, it's a fact, this a bricker raw. Tell me why the fuck you niggas rap if it's fictional. Tell me why the fuck you niggas fed if you criminal. Hey, Dot, can I get a drop? I'm like, nigga, nah. H-Bone Coon from the west side to Senegal. It's a full moon, let the wolves out, I've been a dog. I feel good, fuck out my thighs. Look good, but she don't got no ties.
The dog wolf reference?
Man, don't let me know what the prize. Squabble up, 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 squabble up.
Is Jack part of this entire album? Because I see his name again on this. I don't want to make it all about what we've already had because I think that got enough attention. The whole saga was very fresh when he's writing all of this. You see the kind of the doubling down on the general themes of what he was trying to point out, doubling down on why he did it kind of thing, what his goal was, but you still see these subtle things that could be connected. Maybe I'm making it that way because I did just recently react to that. So I could be making connections, but I think some of it is there. Like, for example, the 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. The splits thing and drop and give me 50. I don't know, something about that because he goes, I got hits, I got bucks, I got new paper cuts. But either way, falling from a money tree and it grow throughout the months. I loved the pipe down young, these some whole other politics. Oh, there was that one too. The tell me if you why you're rapping if it's fictional. Love the it's a full moon, let the wolves out, I've been a dog. To me, we obviously had so much of like the dog energy throughout, you know, and all of that. And then you switch over to this, which is like, it's a full moon, let the wolves out. I've been a dog, but like now, almost like a step up, it's a bigger predator. And that's what this is feeling like, that this energy of I'm still me, but also don't forget these lessons that we went through, the vibe it's giving me. I really liked that. I feel like I'm not breaking these down as much, but I don't know, like I feel like part of me feels like I'm taking these to surface level because I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm getting this. But then at the same time, I'm like, or do you just think that you're getting it and you're not looking deep enough? I don't know. Hopefully time will tell. Okay, what is this? If you could tell me the song name, that'd be swell. Okay, this is Luther with SZA. If I remember correctly, I had remembered a couple of words when I watched the Super Bowl performance, but I've never listened to the song. I think it was just a little bit on TikTok. Ooh.
This world were mine.
Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with that fire. Fire, 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 fire. Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I take your dreams and make them multiply. If this world was mine, I take your enemies in front of God. Introduce them to that light, hit them strictly with that fire. This a bop, do your dance, let them watch. She a fan, he a flop, they just wanna kumbaya.
Ooh.
This world concrete, flowers grow. Heartache, she only do what she know. Weekends, get it popping on the low. Better days coming for sure. If it was up to me, I wouldn't give it nobody's no sympathy. I'll take away the pain, I'll give you everything. I just wanna see when you wanna see.
If this world were
It
mine.
go in, out, door, slow. Baby, you was lost.
Oh, sorry. Oh. Something about this production has my goosebumps all going. It's so beautifully done with how they're putting in that other track, with them weaving in and out through it. It's just so beautifully done. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, Kendrick Lamar gives me my favorite types of love songs because they're just not overly fluffy. They feel more real and authentic and more like supportive partner versus like lovey-dovey. You know, I don't know, but he's doing it again. And SZA, oh, her voice.
Goes, and I'm with you, everything goes. Coming, but baby, you was lost. Straight talk to me. I wanna give this nobody no sympathy. I'll take away the pain, I'll give you everything. I just wanna see you win, wanna see you.
This world
I can't lie, I trust you, I love you. I won't waste your time, I turn it off just so I can turn you on. I'ma make you say it loud. I'm not even tripping, I won't stress you out. I might even settle down for you. I'ma show you I'm a pro. I'ma take my time and turn it off just so I can turn you on, baby. Weekends get it poppin' on the low. Better days coming for sure.
Why are you coming for?
Ooh, oh, I love it.
this world were mine.
Oh, that was so pretty. I'm telling y'all, he gives me some of my favorite love songs. That was really pretty. I loved that. SZA sounded so, they sounded so good. The production of that was beautiful. And I'm pretty sure that that one has a video too. Love the Roman numeral 7. There's just something about, you know, Kendrick and Taylor both are so big on their numbers in music. And Roman numeral 7, at first I was thinking 7, I was like, oh, but then I was thinking about it and I think it's more of like 7, like the complete cycle in some, I don't know, there's something about 7 that's divine, right? I mean, there's a lot of that, but there's something about 7. Duh, that was dumb. That should not have taken me that. The 6 days and then the rest, that, right? I feel like there's another one though. There's something about full cycle or circle. If it comes to me, I'll put it on the screen. In this world, concrete flowers grow. Kind of just reminds me, I don't know why, maybe it's just because flower in a different circumstance than you would think it would be. It kind of reminds me of if a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I'm not saying they're connected. I'm just saying, like, I like when he uses things that you don't expect to be together, kind of thing, I guess is where I was going with this. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them multiply. I'd take your enemies in front of God, introduce them to the light, hit them strictly with that fire. They just want to kumbaya. I would give these no bodies, no sympathy. I'd take the pain away. I'd give you everything. Obsessed with that. Okay, next up we have, I don't know what we have because this is one thing I'm not loving about this whole Apple Music thing, the interface. I have to like wait for it to Man at the Garden. To make it full screen with the lyrics, I don't have view of the rest of everything, and so I have to like wait for Man at the Garden, Kendrick Lamar to pop up, and then it switches. I'm not a fan of that part. Anyways, Man at the Garden. Weird.
Twice emotional stability, a sound body and tranquility. I deserve it all. Like minds and less enemies. Stock investments, more entities. I deserve it all. VVS's white diamonds, GNX with the seat back reclining, bitch. I deserve it all.
I was kind of thinking Man at the Garden was garden, you're getting to play at the garden, you know, Madison Square Garden. I don't know, I was thinking maybe like that, but now I'm thinking I deserve it all. Sound mind and tranquility. Maybe he's just meaning it reflectively. Maybe I'm, okay, wait, let me listen more before I make that.
Put my homes on the beachfront. Flying private, what you eat for lunch. I deserve it all. The respect and the accolades. Lamping on the island, watching Castaway. I deserve it all. For every good nigga that
I'm wondering if it is that. I was thinking like Garden of Eden or like heaven, paradise, that vibe of garden. Or you could do Garden of Babylon. Okay, we're
wasting 2.5 million on the average day. I deserve it all. Keep my name by the world leaders. Keep my crowds loud inside a beast. I deserve it all. More money, more power, more freedom. Everything heaven allowed us, bitch. I deserve it all.
ooh.
I deserve it all. I deserve it all. I deserve it all. wasn't sure, even with every allure, how much temptation you endured. You probably look for every cure. I said I deserve it all. I'm waking up at 6 a.m., 6 miles a day, conditioning my wind. I said I deserve it all. I'm showing up as your friend, telling truths better than your next of kin. I said I deserve it all.
Oh, this reminds me of in Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, how he was doing his affirmations, you know, at the end of that one, I don't even remember when that was, but this feels like GNX version of that, but also with more hindsight. This isn't just affirmations. I'm starting to believe this. That's what this feels like.
I never asked for too much credit, seeking validation just for the aesthetics. Bitch, I deserve it all. I see you as a human first, even
Ooh.
if you didn't understand your worth. Bitch, I deserve it all.
Oh,
It's innate to mind my business, writing words, trying to elevate these children. That's why I deserve it all. Pray for those who prayed against me. Every reason why my ancestors sent me. Bitch, I deserve it all.
oh, I love this.
I deserve it all.
Oh,
I deserve it all. Put a smile on my mama. Good health and good karma, yeah, she deserves it all. 100 murals out in Compton. Remember me, I kept my promise, yeah, we deserve it all. A better life for my daughter, made my son take it further than his father, yeah, he deserves it all. A close relationship with God whispered to me every time I close my eyes. He said, you deserve it all. Keep these bitch niggas away from me, keep all my blessings faithfully, keep my essence contagious, that's okay with me. I burn this bitch down, don't you play with me and stay with me. I'm crashing out right now, no one's safe with me. I did it with integrity and niggas still try hate on me. Just wait and see, more blood be spilling, it just paint to me. Dangerously, nothing changed with me, still got pain in me. Flip a coin, want the shameless me or the famous me? How annoying does it angers me to know the lames can speak on the origins of the game I breathe? That's the same to me, it's important, I deserve it all because it's mine. Tell me why you think you deserve the greatest of all time, motherfucker. I deserve it all.
oh. I have got to start pausing more in this.
Deserve it all.
It's gonna be a nightmare to edit for YouTube. I loved that. God, it's not just a full circle moment from Mr. Morales and the Big Steppers to here. Thinking about this entire journey, thinking about, you know, when I was like, no, like, you have so much more to do. And I remember saying that and just looking at it like this, being like, he's finally getting it. Fought with him and battled himself and damn. And then Mr. Morales and the Big Steppers and just like putting his soul out there for everyone. Therapy journey and self-discovery and self-healing and trauma and all, oh my God. And just to get this song where it's like, you're finally getting it. Oh. I love that he calls out, he's not just coming from a place of, this isn't about ego. This is about recognizing your talent. This is about recognizing the good you do. This is about giving yourself some grace and giving yourself some credit when you've been so hard on yourself in some ways. You know, he's like, you know, do you know how much temptation I've endured? You probably look for every cure, but I kept trying to work on myself. And like, I stumble, did I fall? Yeah, of course. We've seen that throughout his albums, but he's like, you know, this is where I've ended up. Oh, I'm showing up as your friend. I'm telling truths better than your next of kin. I'm not here to bullshit you. I never asked for too much credit. You know, seeking validation just for the aesthetic. I see you as a human first, even when you don't understand your worth. Ooh, that's innate to my mind, my business. Writing these words, trying to elevate these children. Pray for those who prayed against me. Every reason why my ancestors sent me. I'm here to break those generational curses and reset the cycle and be on a better karmic path for my family. A smile on my mama. 100 murals out in Compton. Remember me, I kept my promise. Just thinking about him in Section 80 till now. Oh, I'm unwell. Keep my essence contagious. That's okay with me. I burn this bitch down. But like, also, don't forget who I am. I burn this bitch down. Don't you play with me or stay with me. I'm crashing out right now. No one's safe with me. Did it with integrity and they still tried to hate on me. Just wait and see. Flip a coin. You want the shameless me or the famous me? Ooh, how annoying does it angers me to know the lames can speak on the origins of the game I breathe. That's insane to me. That's what he's been saying this whole time. Tell me why you think you deserve the greatest of all time, motherfucker. I deserve it all. Obsessed with that track. Oh my god, the progress, that's freaking beautiful. Okay, next up we have Hey Now, you're a rock star. Sorry, that's the wrong way. There we go. Very interesting production.
Baby, I like it.
All these references, I'm telling y'all.
Hey now, say now, mother by my yin. Big face Buddha, get my peace from within. Sending kites to all my dirties in the pen. Let the honorary walk for the win, for the win. You crash out, then you better break the backboard. I got friends hoping that they make the tabloids. You know the last one figure, he was Magneto. You play God, you gon' get what you asked for. We got the same 24, what you mad for? I put a square on his back like I'm Jack Dorsey. It's high beams if I make a public appearance. Go back to hiding cause I'm not too friendly with niggas. 1,000, 1,004. The black Noah, I just strangled me a goat. I walked in with a there.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Back up. I like it. Damn. Hey now, say now. I'm all about my yin. I'm at peace. I get my peace from within. Send the kites to all my dirties in the pen. Let the honorary walk for the win. You crash out, then you better break the backboard. I got friends hoping that they make the tabloids. You know, the last one figured he was... Ooh. It's like, God, you gotta ask... Oh my god. I love that. We got the same 24. What are you mad for? Go back to hiding because I'm not too friendly. 1,000, 2,000. Like, it's almost like is that like him counting, being like, go back before I come out again. Do you want that side of me to pop out again? 1,000, 2,000, and then skip. Wait, he skipped 3. That has to be intentional, right? Because everything was about the big 3. Oh, the black Noah, I just strangled me a goat. 2 animals. Stop. Damn.
The black Noah, I just strangled me a goat. I walked in with a therapeutic flow. Put a few hundred up, let him go, let him go. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now, mother by my yin. Big face Buddha, get my peace from within. Sending kites to all my dirties in the pen. Let the honorary walk for the win, for the win. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now.
I love that that little like thing in the back where it kind of goes. I don't know what that is, but I like it.
Hey now, say now, I done slid on a back street. Heavy on the Parmesan, everyday tax season. What the fuck you wearing, bro? It's tacky. Niggas laying on their deathbed trying to match me. Oh my god, I'm about to do.
All I can think about is the Heart Part 6. I'm so sorry. I hate that song, but oh my god, this.
Niggas laying on their deathbed trying to match me. Oh my god, I'm about to do the fool. They be screaming out Pete, but they resume is boof. Switch both lanes, the engine sound like the zoo. Need a fee just to breathe, bitch. I can't talk to you. It's the Ben Frank murderer. Mister, I ain't heard of ya. Golf strings back to back, flying through the turbulence. Who is he? Free lunch, craft services. Throw your ass out this rental if I smell nervousness. Hey now, say now, let me pop my shit. Water down my wrist, I'm around my bitch. It's a green light, don't get out of bounds, I'm a blitz. It's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's all blue strips, nigga. Wow. Hey now, say now.
Ooh, it's a bird, it's a plane.
Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now.
Okay, it's a green light, don't get it. So that's okay. It's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's all blue stripes. What does that mean? Like on a... Is blue stripes mean something, or is it like money? Because like $100 bill has like a kind of like a blue looking stripe? Or am I pulling that like out of nowhere? Maybe not, I don't know. Switch both lanes, the engine sound like the zoo. Dang, okay, keep going.
Now say now. Hey now, say now.
I like how we're building.
Hey now, say now. Hey now, say now. way too important. I'm way too important. I'm way too important to ever let you slide on me again.
Starting to see spaceships on Rosecrans. I see the aliens hold hands. They wanna see me do my dance. I let them watch me do my dance.
Who the fuck I feel like? I feel like Joker. Harley Quinn up in the cut with a blower.
Ice shit get spooky 8th day in October. My torpedo even jumped out on smokers.
Play that back. I get a Joker and a Harley Quinn reference, and then I get spooky like October. I love this song. I love this song. I'm obsessed. October? Isn't there something about October with association? I'm sorry, I feel like I'm pulling things and I don't want to make everything about that, but I feel like there's these little key subtle things. I love this part.
Who the fuck I feel like? I feel like Joker. Harley Quinn up in the cut with a blower.
Ice shit.
Feature, his voice is incredible. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do that one more time.
Who the fuck I feel like? I feel like Joker. Harley Quinn up in the cut with a blower.
Ice shit get spooky 8th day in October. My torpedo even jumped out on smokers.
She mean mugging niggas dirty too important. If they talk about playing ball, me and my team gon' get the scoring.
If they talk about playing ball, they could take it up with Jordan. It's bald heads in the heckler for all endorsements.
Meeny, mighty mom tryna tag a nigga toe. I'm aggressive on the beat in real life, niggas know. Hey, I tatted up my body at a pen level 4. Hey, I sharpened up a knife and came home to a blow. My bitch can get to tweaking like she playing with her nose. Lil' Brody bout to crash, my young niggas be on go. I'm a different type of trophy, baby girl, I'm rose gold. Me and Doc get the slide and put him in the chokehold. Bitches acting like some niggas acting like some hoes. Hey, I jumped out that pen, then I jumped up in the ghost. I'm the hottest topic, nigga, see my face, then he froze.
I love this person's voice. I don't know what about the tone, but I'm obsessed with it, so there's that. Also, the playing ball, take up a Jordan, the eeny meeny miny mo. Wow. I'm aggressive on the beat and in real life. Tatted up my body in the pen, level 4. Oh, so like a level 4 in like a penitentiary? Why did I say it like that? We're just gonna move on. I love that they've just taken on the Brody thing. Little Brody about to crash. Man, y'all. I'm a different type of trophy, baby girl. I'm rose gold. Me and Doc get sliding and put him in a choke. I love this.
Hey, I jumped out that pen, then I jumped up in the ghost. I'm the hottest topic, nigga, see my face, then he froze. All that shit he was talking, found dirty, not that bold. Okay, this shit like 40, that's a double, okay, let's add it up. Baby ass fat, can you do it? Can you back it up? Kick flip a nigga, I got tech decks. And it ain't shit for me to call to get your chin checked. Tell him Dodie did that.
I loved that. I don't know what it was about it, but I loved that. Just one more time. That's like one of my favorite parts of a Kendrick song. Like in a feature, it's like one of my favorites.
Who the fuck I feel like? I feel like Joker. Harley Quinn up in the cut with a blower.
Ice shit get spooky 8th day in October. My torpedo even jumped out on smokers.
She mean mugging niggas dirty too important. If they talk about playing ball, me and my team gon' get the scoring.
If they talk about playing ball, they could take it up with Jordan. It's bald heads in the heck.
I love the back and forth. Like this, like it feels like they're literally standing in the booth being like just going back and forth, playing off of each other. Like you feel that through the music. Just those little, are those little digs what I'm thinking? Y'all have to tell me, because like I'm really not trying to make this all about that. Like that got enough attention, like I said, but I feel like there are these little kind of, I don't know how to describe it, because they don't feel like, I don't know how to explain it, but they don't feel like sneak disses in the same way. Maybe it's just because we've already gone through it and now it just feels different. I don't know if this makes sense. I really liked that though. Next up we have Reincarnated. Oh, it said that reincarnate, I'm stargazing. Okay, so there's like quite a few call outs to each other. It kind of reminds me of Damn. So is this kind of woven through? See, that feels kind of Pimp the Butterfly. Interesting. I'm telling y'all, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm getting all like reflective and nostalgic, like looking at the journey. I don't know, maybe it's just that. Ooh, that's pretty.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrate
Outdated thoughts on who I used to be, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends, I'm a lonely soul. I recollect this isolation, I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year and it fucked me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100+.
Oh, I'm gonna love this. Ooh, see? Damn was identifying emotions and seeing the contradictions within his own nature and within the world and all of that. And then it felt like Mr. Around the Big Steppers was him taking what he had learned and really cracking it open and processing, doing the therapy, like doing the healing, all of that. This feels reflective in the sense of there's been enough distance. When you're healing, it's like being a lifelong learner. It's never that you're like fully anything, right? Like it's a battle that you go through your whole life. But there are those points where you can see, you get to the mountaintop and you see the journey that you've done and you reflect back on it. That's what GNX feels like so far. I got this fire from burning from within me. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin, like I'm shedding the old versions. Every day a new version of me. A third of me demented, cemented in pain. A third of me. That's an interesting... Why a third? 3... So like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost? What else would be 3? Me, myself, and I. Since he talked about the spiritual thing. And he talked about spirit coming within me earlier in that other track. Okay. Juggling the pros and cons of fame. We watched him do that. I don't know how to make friends. I'm a lonely soul. Mood. I recollect this isolation. I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling my soul, trying to navigate the real and the fake. Oh, cynical about the judgment day. I did past life regressions last year and it fucked me up. Yeah, that'll do it. I remember him talking about that Mr. Morale and Big Steppers. Reincarnated on this earth for 100+. Interesting.
Reincarnated on this earth for 100+. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947.
Oh my god, are we learning about some of his past life regression stuff?
My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I play guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I'm...
Ooh, who are you? Is this metaphoric? Oh, okay. Depending on your beliefs, I acknowledge that. But I mean, for him, like, is he just trying to paint a metaphor? There's like specifics here. I can't tell if he's just talking about what he learned through doing a past life regression or if he's like alluding to specific people. Because while the record business loved me, I was the head of rhythm and blues. Michigan, 1947. 1947, rhythm and blues. Would that be, I need to call a friend moment, and I'd like to call my dad, because he would be able to remind me. Maybe it'll say who it is. Okay, just keep going.
Power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated.
Maybe not.
Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape addiction. Heroin needles had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. Cocaine, no private planes for my insanity. Discipline never been...
Did it give us a year for this one? Because there's a couple of women I can think of. Another life had placed me in the chitlin circuit. Okay, keep going.
My sentiments, I needed drugs. To me, an 8-ball was like penicillin. I needed drugs. To me, an 8-ball was like penicillin. Fuck love. My happiness was in that brown sugar. Sex and melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar. Never did a quaalude till I got myself around her. My daddy looked the other way. He saw sin in me. I died with syringes pinched in me. Reincarnated.
Billie Holiday? Maybe these aren't about, I don't know, these just seem really specific. But then again, maybe he is just talking about past life regressions. But some of this just feels because he's bringing up music. I also don't think Billie Holiday passed away. I thought she syringes pinched in me. It didn't say overdose, it just said syringe. Didn't Billie Holiday pass away from complications from stuff? Maybe I'm thinking too much about this. Can y'all tell me, does anybody know, have we uncovered if this is actually about certain people? I'm so tempted to look this up. We shall continue, but I'm very tempted. The storytelling.
My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me.
Hold on. Wait. Earlier, we said, my father kicked me out, and then said, Daddy looked the other way. Okay, sorry, I thought he used 3 different terms. But he said, wait, my father kicked me out of the house. When did Kendrick's dad kick him out of the house? Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. When I heard that line, I was thinking maybe he was talking to God. But then, kicked me out of the house makes me feel like he's talking about, I spoke freely when the people needed me. Sorry, something just doesn't, okay, just keep going. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me. I helped them, I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed. Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself. Father, I'm not...
Very interesting production, too. I can tell residually from your past creates a cell. That makes it sound like he's talking about past life, not your son, you do well, but your heart is I feel like he's talking about his past lives, not his... So is he talking to God?
Perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down. But your pride has to die. Okay, Father, show me how. Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for. I kept 100 institutions paid. Okay, tell me more. I put 100 hoods on one stage. Okay, tell me more. I'm trying to push peace in LA. But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay.
This is definitely not... I think this is him talking to God. But your pride has to die. Interesting that you choose pride. Ego, I mean, I know they're very entangled, but he's talked a lot about ego. I mean, he had the song Pride. I know that. But I just mean, I don't know, when you think of pride, it just makes me think a little bit of... I'm tempted to say my theory, but I don't know if it's clowning. Okay, and then you love war? But he said no, I think I'm clowning, because it said, hold on, wait, where was it? Earlier it said, my present life is Kendrick Lamar. Wait, my present life is Kendrick Lamar. Maybe I'm taking this too far. Okay, keep going.
They didn't tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I can tell you where I'm going.
Is he saying...
But you love war. No, I don't. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, then tell me the truth. Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart? I can tell you where I'm going. I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven because you was anxious.
Is this like Lucifer? Oh. I have chills. Or at least like metaphorically, like you fell out of... Okay. I literally was gonna say it, but that makes me actually feel like maybe it's not as... You fell out of heaven because you was anxious.
You fell out of heaven because you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors.
Didn't they say that he was music? Wait, is he saying he's reincarnating? Like, Lucifer reincarnating?
My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstar.
Like the devil music stuff that people say. Oh, this has to be what he at least alluding to, right?
But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views.
And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an idea.
So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted?
I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding.
For heavy man, woman, and child, how much can you vow?
I found my life just to live one in harmony now.
You crushed a lot of people keeping their thoughts in captivity.
And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy.
And let's rejoice where we at.
I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
He didn't say. He said carnate. Is that supposed to be like incarnate instead of reincarnate? Like final cycle? 7 in the other song, and I said this felt like a cycle. Oh. Written by Tupac, so that's got to be sampled at least, or like something in this, because don't they usually do that if you like take pieces of that, like it's usually in the writing credits? I'm not used to how the writing credits are set up in Apple Music, but because it's all just kind of like one. I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Oh, and how that goes back into Mother I Sober with the like, I free Whitney, I free, you know. Okay, I need to listen to that end part again. I'm so sorry. We gotta go back.
My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come off contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money changed.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself.
Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down.
But your pride has to die.
Okay, Father, show me how.
Tell me every deed that you done and what you do it for.
I kept 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to push peace in LA.
But you love war.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then tell me the truth.
Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart?
I can tell you where I'm going.
I can tell you who you are.
Ooh.
You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from
Okay, so it says embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. So that makes me think that the 2 past lives he mentioned had to be people we would know. There are so many talented artists, like I'm sure someone's figured it out. But something about that second one, especially with like the types of drugs. My dad is like a big Billie Holiday fan, and I swear we watched some special about her at one point. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Y'all tell me if you guys know. Ooh.
Views.
And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an idea.
So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted?
I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding.
For heavy man, woman, and child, how much can you vow?
I found my life just to live one in harmony now.
You crushed a lot of people keeping their thoughts in captivity.
And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy.
And let's rejoice where we at.
I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
I'm gonna need time with that song. The storytelling. Also, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I never in my wildest dreams thought New and Old Testament taken at university would come in so handy. I need to listen to that song like 6 more times. Okay, we need to move on. We need to move on. Where am I at? Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up. Let me know, what did I get right? What did I get wrong? What did I miss? And until the next one, bye.